an amazing recipe. Oh, I got my hat on. I am making this delicious fried lentils with rice, so wild rice. You can use white rice, and I have for ingredients, I have tomatoes, cilantro, lemon, garlic, and a few spices. So check it out. I'm going to use the Salad Master electric skillet, and I'm preheating it right now at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So the first thing that we're going to do is, I have some garlic, but I'm not going to worry about the garlic right now. What we're going to do is we are going to add the lentils first. So this is a one-stop shop, but we will need water, and I will need to go over there in the water, even though you can hear the water over here, but I'm going to use some water. So this is the electric skillet. There's nothing in there. So I have some washed 1 cup, which already double in size. It's been sitting. I washed it and I set it aside. It's been sitting now for an hour. So we're going to add the washed lentils. Okay, now it is at 350 degrees, so what we're going to do is we are going to roast the lentils for a little bit. You can make this recipe without any oil, or you can use oil. I'm going to use oil because I do like the texture a little bit better, and so, or not, but in my case, I want to use that. So here we go. So while this is toasting, it's at 350 degrees. I'm going to take some garlic, and I have 3 little garlic cloves, plus a baby. That one doesn't count. That's like a bonus program. By the way, this electric skillet, you can do anything with it. You can do crispy meats without any oil. This is a complete vegan program, so I'm not going to talk anything about any meat, but you can literally, if you've seen any of my other videos, you can actually see what you can do here. You can do enchiladas, you can do rice, you can broil, you can roast, you can steam, you can do anything. You can bake cakes in here. So imagine that, plus it has a lifetime warranty. So this is like truly the best investment in your life. Like, the fact that it's dishwasher safe, it's even heat distribution. Most electric skillets back in the day were the type that you had to move things around in order to get the heat evenly on every piece, on every pancake. Or imagine that you can actually already can bake a cake on this electric skillet, and you don't have to be moving it around. So I'm roasting a little bit of the, like I say, the washed and dried little lentils. And now I also, the same thing I did with the wild rice. What I did is I added boiling water instead of washing it, because this is a lot of minerals in here. So what I did is I put it in here. It's already pre-washed from the company, but I like to wash it with my own. So I pour boiling water over it, and then I just let it sit for about an hour as well. So now it's completely drained. So now we add we have over here the garlic, the lentils, and the wild rice. So now what am I going to do in here? I'm going to disappear for a moment, because I'm going to go and turn on the water. I want some boiling water to pour over here. So you watch the electric skillet for me. Okay, so we're back. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add the herbs. So what do I have in here for herbs? I'm going to move these little dishes out of the way. First of all, we're going to add a bay leaf. Bay leaf, because we're going to use fat, bay leaf actually reduces the fat intake into your bloodstream. For some reason, it actually helps. Let's have my I am growing in my home south of here. I'm growing another one. This is our home here, and when we have our other home. So this is one of the things that you are able to do with Salad Master. You can diversify your investments once you start your business in Salad Master. So I'm telling you, even having the electric skillet is an amazing investment. If you want to join us in the business, with Salamaster, believe me, it will change your life forever because you get to grow, you get to contribute, and you get to have a lot of fun with your family. This is a business that you can do with your family or by yourself. Okay, so we are basically like frying or toasting or roasting the the little lentils with the wild rice. So we have so far, I've only put a bay leaf. Now I'm gonna add some oregano. And now that I'm adding, by the way, I forgot to tell you that when you do the oregano, it's best to pour it in your hand. And then you do this, it actually brings the aroma of the oregano even better. It's incredible, amazing. So now what I'll do is I'm going to add my oil. About a tablespoon or two. And keep on roasting. So that way you don't heat up the oil. The oil actually stays at a low heat. Because most of the time you preheat the oil and then you add the stuff and then it sizzles and it wrecks your oil too. I'm going to add some sage. As much or as little as you want. I have some onion powder. This is our beach home, so our spices are not probably, I just bought some today, but they're not as updated as I like it. This is cumin. Oh, I love cumin. Cumin is so good for you, for if you ever have a cold and you can't even breathe, or make sure that you use cumin because it gets rid of like the phlegm and it cleans your lungs. It's just incredible what it does. Oh, and it smells amazing. Okay. Okay, the next thing that we will add is black pepper. So black pepper is good for digestion. And by the way, when you add turmeric and black pepper together, it is the most incredible anti-inflammatory ever known to the galaxy. So we'll use a little bit of the cumin. I'll use the back of my fork so I don't have to disappear too much. That's about a teaspoon. That's turmeric. Okay, turmeric, pepper, cumin, sage, garlic. It's looking amazing. I haven't even changed the temperature too. I'm still cooking at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. It's gonna look beautiful, trust me. And the flavor and the taste, you can use this as a filling for tacos. Let's use a little bit of paprika. Okay, that's approximately a teaspoon. And let's go in. And now, of course, the beautiful thing about this electric skillet is that you can take it anywhere. You can cook anywhere. Literally, I could have gone outside to the balcony and have the beautiful ocean view, but instead, I decided to come here. I could have cooked over the stove over there on another pan. But the electric skillet, I'm telling you, it is the best pan ever for everything. It's super versatile. I mean, this pan, even if it costs $5,000, I would get it. I mean, a lot of people spend $5,000 on a purse, right? Yes, and what does it do? I did. I have a purse that cost me $5,000, and guess what? It already has like marks and it's scratched and it's this. I'm not saying that this is not going to scratch, but I'm not going to throw it away if it's scratched. The purse, I'm not going to throw it away, but I'm not going to wear it anymore. This one, I will have it forever. Okay, the purse also I might have it forever, but I might give it away or I might not like it and it sits in the closet. Well, this will never sit in my closet, I'll tell you that much. Or my pantry for that matter. Or my cupboard, because I use it all the time. Especially when I'm out of town, I don't want to be doing dishes. I want to be maximizing my time on the beach, on the water, listening to the ocean, or to my tea kettle that is calling me practically. Okay, let's turn it off. fast I lost my hand. So there we go. So now we're gonna put water. Always get close to the edge so you don't burn. And just let's do a little stir. Just enough to cover it, okay? Don't put too much, especially with wild rice. You want to put just about a 1/4 inch above the rice level, okay? And since lentils really don't require also a ton of water, it's better to add water afterwards and not waiting forever for the food to cook. So now we're gonna take the cilantro, part of the cilantro, because I will be serving it with cilantro, and just carefully chop up the cilantro. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. I'm not the best at knives, but that's the best I can show you how. And now let's add the cilantro on the top. Look at how beautiful this is. I told my friend Jude Hodge from Jude Hodge Real Estate. I told her that, Jude and Dave, by the way, because Dave is her diamond. I said I'm going to show you how to make this amazing plant-based recipe. And since you love spicy, this is in honor of Jude Hodge, who actually sold us this beautiful paradise. And so here we go. Oh, ta-da! Chipotle peppers. And so what we'll do is, I have already only about 1 left, so we're gonna add the whole thing. So that's probably about a tablespoon of chipotle pepper, I mean, not the powder. The powder is not as spicy as the pepper that come in adobo sauce. You can get this at any other grocery store, or any hot pepper will do. I know I'm steaming. This is a nice brew here. Look at how beautiful. I hope that you're getting a load of this. It is lovely in the smell. Incredibly delicious. And now the last thing that I'm going to pour is, I have some little extra sliced pepperoncini. You don't have to put that. You don't at all. But I had a little bit left in the jar. So why leave it there in the refrigerator? So pour it on, baby. Pour it on. And lastly, so this is like for, this will feed you for about, if it's 2 people, about 3 times. You can have it for breakfast, you can have it for lunch, you can have it for dinner. And believe me, this is amazing, super low calorie, lots of nutrition, lots of deliciousness. And now I'm going to cover it. Leave it at 350 degrees. Once the lid gets hot to touch, you see right now I have the lid, my hands on there. Once the lid gets hot, really hot to touch, you go 1, 2, 3, then you turn it down to low, and low on this will be 200. And then what you do is, it has a timer too. It has a clock timer of 12 hours, which is amazing. I'm telling you, even if you spend $5,000 for this electric skillet, which is not a $5,000, it's more than that, just kidding. You have a timer there, like say for example right now I'm gonna go and enjoy the sunset, and I'm gonna enjoy the water. So what I'm gonna do is, as soon as this is hot to touch, which is right now, look at how long it took. Whoa, that's hot. That's hot. That the actual little valve there is actually standing. See, you don't want it to get it that hot. When it's standing, it's steaming, so not good. So what we do is, we're gonna turn it to low. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, if you can see. That's 250 to 45. Down, boy. Let's do 195. And now I'm gonna quickly quarter turn the lid so the valve will fall and begin to click. And then once it clicks, come on, click. Maybe another quarter too. You like, maybe it has a little bit water, but don't worry, probably because I let it get too high. So the important thing is it will begin to click, and I will sit here until you click. Okay, click. Meanwhile, I'll have some of my greens, by the way, alkalize, energize, to keep your blood flowing. And beautiful. Ain't that a beautiful thing? Come on, click, 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 click. Well, if you notice that it doesn't click, what you do is you just turn it to 195 right now. Right now it's probably still pretty hot. And it clicks at 185, right? So just let it cool off for a bit. I can see it already going, trying. So once it's either hot to the touch or like click, 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 steady and still hot to the touch, then you go time. And I'm gonna set my timer. See, there you go. I'm gonna set my timer one time. And as this is blinking the 4 zeros, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna give it 30 minutes. Why 30 minutes? Because I tried 20 minutes and it's still a little bit al dente. And then press time again. My temperature is 195. This will stop clicking as soon as it actually hits 195. Right now, remember I had it at 350. I turn it down to low, so the temperature on the inside is probably still coming down from where I had it at 350 now down to 185 degrees. Actually, the valve clicks at 185 degrees. So even though I had it at 350, it still is gonna bring it down to that safe temperature of 185 degrees Fahrenheit. And then once it goes into that temperature, it will actually seal, it create a semi-vacuum, it will cook on its own. I don't need to stir, I don't need to do anything, I don't need to open. It's like when I put stuff in the oven, right? When you put stuff in the oven, you set the timer for a set amount of time, 30 minutes, whatever it is, and then you come and check it out at that time, right? If it's not fully cooked, you add more time, and if it's fully cooked, then you're done and you're eating it. So normally I make this dish on the top of the stove on the 11-inch skillet, but today I wanted to feature the electric skillet because truly it's an item that I haven't really used a lot, and I haven't given it a lot of thought, even though I've had it at home for so long, and I used it, like I say, but usually I was using it for frying. Especially I was frying chicken, and now I own chickens and I don't do any chicken other than love them and hug them. So the only thing now that goes in here is all plant-based. So I want to give value to you, for those of you who already order your Salamaster electric skillet. This is added value, another recipe that you can have, that you can use with your set. And if you don't have the Salamaster, then it's time for you to get it, because it really makes a difference in your life. So if you're gonna buy something, buy something that lasts forever, and literally Salamaster lasts forever. The Salamaster company's been around for 75 years plus. The manufacturer that makes it, they've been in business since 1919, 1911, I think. So it's really is something that literally lasts forever, or at least it will outlast you for sure. So I love it. I can't tell you enough. I joined Salamaster in 1995, in 1996 actually, and I met my husband in there, and we not only we fed our children, our lives, healthy meals, but also we decided to make a business from owning Salamaster, and it really truly has made a difference in our life. It has made a difference in the life of all the people that we train. It has made a difference in the lives of all the people that own Salamaster. I'm telling you, the ripple effect from investing in Salamaster is absolutely infinite. It's beautiful. So join us at any time if you're interested. Drop me a line, put a comment, visit me on my Facebook page, which is the Happy Cooking Club in there. So Find me somewhere, JL Tanti, your flexitarian chef. Until then, have a happy, healthy, and wealthy day. I will wait for my meal. I have 27 minutes left. So ciao. Enjoy. And there we go.